Hello, I'm going live. It says I'm live. I said I was going to be going live. I'm here too for the Christmas shoppers who love to support small business and real artists. So this will be recorded, so it's okay if you're not here. This will be recorded. So I'm going live with my Christmas art collection that I have just completed and listed all on Etsy. And I put everything on big sale. Hello if you've joined. And share if you would. So small artist, small business, showing my latest art collection for Christmas gift giving. I've got Christmas music, I've got my Christmas shirt, I've got lots of sparkle. I'm gonna go fast because I don't want to take up too much of anybody's time, but I have been very busy creating. So again, everything is listed on Etsy. La Petite Brocante, which just means little small French studio shop. This will be recorded. I will be sharing it out for whoever's not here. So everything that I already had in my Etsy shop, I have a lot of antiques and vintage. I have these really old, for instance, Harper's Bazaar magazines, and this is a 6-month bound set from 1883. And I have these either as singles, all different dates, or bound as 6. And I knocked those in half. I'll just show you really quick what they're like inside. They're just absolutely gorgeous. They're perfect to keep as is, with all kinds of art and music and literature and poetry, because it was before TV and this is what they had to do. But all kinds of stories and biography and beautiful etching art. They're just amazing. All of those, and there's a lot, are knocked down to half price. Everything on my Etsy that I've had there for a while, I knocked way down by half for happy Christmas shopping for people who love small businesses and real artists and vintage and antique collectors. So quickly, I'm going to start going right through fast my latest, newest art series. I did these. This is a series of 3 that are birch trees in snow. These are on my Etsy, and they're listed one at a time, but they're fun and sparkly and really pretty. I have some that are unframed, these, and you can collect the whole series, or I have the ones back there that are framed, right back here. Same thing, 3 sizes, framed or unframed, and they're listed as each, but you can collect them all. On my Etsy shop, you can save a lot on shipping buying multiples. So those are my trees in snow. And then I've done a whole bunch of poinsettias, abstract paintings, poinsettias, really colorful and fun. So the edges are finished, they're wraparound. Each one is different, all one of a kind. They're sold separately, or you can collect a set. These are perfect for just sitting on a shelf or hanging on the wall because they're ready to hang on a nail, but they're sparkly, bright colors, fun. They're made from ephemera, book pages, sheet music, gel plate prints I've made, art papers I've made, and they're all assembled into these poinsettias for Christmas for you or gift giving. Whoops. So this set of 4 comes with a little easel. So there's 4. They're all a little tiny bit different, sold as each, or you can collect the set. But these are about, oh my goodness. These are 8 by 8 poinsettias, sparkly, pretty, fun, handmade. So there are 4 of those. Ooh, I'm here. There are 3 of these poinsettias. Same thing. Made out of all of my own collection of papers, gel prints, book pages, music, a lot of vintage and antique things. And these are finished on the side, so they don't need to be framed. There are 3 of these on my Etsy. Everything is on sale. La Petite Brocante. So this will be recorded and I'll share it afterwards. I went a little bit crazy with some summer wildflowers. And these are really fun. There's 3 of these and they're a little bit different. Again, the edges are finished, so they don't really need to be framed. They're really cute sitting on a shelf. These are great stocking stuffers, gifts, all on my Etsy. Everything on Etsy is 30% off, but everything that was there before this latest couple of collections is knocked down by half. Okay, we're moving fast. This is gonna be good. These are adorable. I have 5 of these. These are teeny tiny little art paintings. And they come with this little easel. Goodness. So they're all acrylic paints, all sealed. And there are 5 of these. I am klutzy, but they'll all be okay. They'll all be fine. There's 5 of those. Perfect little gifts for your gardener friends, flower-loving friends. Those are the little 5 tiny ones that come with their own little easel. Then there's a series of these, green, poinsettias in green. Hello, welcome in. I am going live with my latest collections of Christmas art and gift giving for people who love small business and supporting real artists. These are all on my Etsy. This is a series of 4 and they're each, or you can collect all 4, save on shipping with multiples on my Etsy shop, all on deep sale. So really fun, original art, wrap around, don't need framing, perfect sitting on a shelf or hanging them. These all work together. If you wanted to mix and match, I made painted a whole bunch of poinsettias. There are 4 this big, 12 by 12. So they're made out of all of my own art papers, gel prints, ephemera, book pages, vintage things. 4 of these sold as each, but they could all be wonderful mixed and matched. All on sale. Etsy, 4 of these. These are my 2 big ones. So this will be recorded and posted. So there's one of the 2 largest. This is another. They could be hung either way. It's totally up to you, but I did sign them on the front. So they're just really fun and bright and sparkly, and these are my poinsettias, Christmas poinsettias, but they're pretty enough to just be flowers on the wall all year long. So 2 of those, each on Etsy, all on sale. Let's see, I'll go here. These are some more of my trees in snow. There's 2 of these, and they're perfect for just sitting on a shelf. They could be framed if you want, but I haven't. I like them like this. So they're almost identical, but not. One of them has a little more snow on the ground, and it's sparkly falling snow in a nighttime winter forest. These are called winter night aspens in snow. On my Etsy shop, in my Etsy shop, 2 of those each. This I did in about 2021. I just call it Raw Roses. It's abstract. It's on an old piece of linen, which is attached to a really strong cardboard, and it's perfectly imperfect and just kind of raw and wild and abstract and beautiful. This is also on my Etsy. I like it rough and raw like this. You can see the fabric, but it could be framed. But I tend to like things shabby and kind of playful and raw. So those are the rest of the trees in snow. I'm getting through this fast. This is great. Now I wanted to quickly show you what has been on Etsy that is knocked down in half. So my Etsy shop, La Petite Brocante, just means little French studio shop. And I'm here showing everything that I have knocked down in half on my shop. So I do a lot of handmade things with a lot of old vintage notions and fabrics and laces and ribbons, and I call these merit badges. They're a pin ready to pin on, and that's what they're made of, is all of those fun old things. They're really a fun gift, a stocking stuffer, and they're half of what they were now on Etsy in my shop. And they're every single one different, no two alike. I love old buttons, old jewelry, old sewing notions. So I call those merit badges. And then I also make these wrist wraps out of fabric, buttons, laces, linens. And they're just really fun to wrap around your wrist. They wrap around about 3 or 4 times. And they're just really fun and cute. And I love repurposing, recycling, reusing old things. These are, this is a kit it's a textile kit for anybody who does any kind of slow stitching or handwork. And these I bumped way down by half. And there are 23 plus pieces in there of old quilt, old lace, old linens, old buttons, little tiny old clothespins, all kinds of goodies in there for creating. Look at the little birds. They're so cute. Creating, making, stitching. Here's one of those wrist wraps. So they just wrap around and around and then tie with a bow. And those are half wrist wraps in my Etsy on sale. All of these I adore, and I've marked them down. Hello, if you're with me, I'm showing the deep sale that I have going on in my Etsy shop. This will be recorded. My Etsy shop is La Petite Brocante, etsy.etsy.com. I'm selling to people who love to support small business, real artists. This one is called Alice's Tea. That's a smallish one. This one says soft heart, strong mind. So they're all 3D collage assemblage. And I love using, like I said, old things, vintage things, antique things, finding amazing things to use. This is called, I can't remember what I called this one, but it's an assemblage of all kinds of wonderful goodness and texture, and all in my Etsy shop. Oops. Hello, if you're here, thank you for joining me. I'm just showing really quickly, as fast as I can, everything that I have on deep sale in my Etsy shop for people who would like to shop for Christmas and support small business and real artists. So this one has a beautiful old piece of door hardware, a key lock latch. And they have stitching and paint. This one is called Whispers. So all collage, assemblage, all repurposing, reusing, reinventing things to create beautiful art. So share this out if you would. Hello everyone, anyone who's joining. This will be recorded. I'm trying to go through all of this as fast as I can, but I just wanted to show what is on really big sale for Christmas shopping in my Etsy shop for supporting small business and real artists. Quickly, here's some of my very favorite ones. This is really big. It's like a 22 by, it's big. This one is called Penelope's Portrait. And so see if you can find Penelope. So old lace, ephemera, old book pages, stitching, texture, all on big sale in my Etsy. This is one of a lot of textiles, Sewing Notions, old buttons, just an assemblage, collage. This is a big one too, for your sewing room or your crafting room or your friends. I did this. This is a homestead, the original homestead in the valley where I live. And it's still there. It's a museum, and it says "Waiting Silently." It has window flower boxes at the windows. I added those. But anyway, that's a homestead. This one is called It Is Well With My Soul. All of this is on Etsy, and I marked them way down. I don't know if it shows that, but they're all half of what they used to be. So I just do a lot of collage, my own art papers, gel plate. This one says, yes, it is well with my soul. Old buttons, stitching, all of my favorite things. Quickly, here's another one. Just an assemblage of beautiful old things I love. Another one, old buttons. All half price in my Etsy. Isn't this pretty? Original abstract art by me on sale. Great gifts for yourself or someone else. Here's the same homestead, local original, the very first local homestead in our valley here. Love this one. It's big, like I don't know if that's 19, I don't know the measurement right now, sorry. But a cute little old barn with flowers and old ledger paper. And so I came on quick, and I'm going to be finished in a minute, but I just wanted to show everyone who likes to support small business and real artists what I have on really deep sale on my Etsy shop. A whole new couple of series of art, and then also everything that's been on there for a while is I cut the prices by half. Plus, there's 30% off of everything. So it's a great time to really shop with real artists, small business. It's Shop Small Saturday. Does anybody recognize that? That's the stairway in Paris. That famous stairway in Montmartre. Isn't it pretty? We got to go there. So that's an altered photo. This is just some really sweet roses. Mixed media, altered art, ephemera, collage, assemblage, all in my Etsy shop. Here's one of my very, very favorite. We're getting there. I only have a few more things to show. This beautiful nest painting that I did. And it actually hangs like this. It's ready to hang. It has the wires, but it has some stitching and some old lace. But it's just a sweet painting. All for sale on big sale in my Etsy shop. Here's a really sweet, big, primitive barn that I did. For anyone who loves to shop on Etsy, support real artists, small business. These are really on sale in my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is lapetitebrocante.etsy.com. Oh, I already showed you that one. The green barn. Sweet little primitive green barn. Now I have to climb over my things to get over here. And I'm back. And I think I might be almost done after this. So these are my tote bags that are kind of grungy and shabby. And I applique on them. So these two have the Swiss Cross appliqued in homespun. In my Etsy shop, everything's 30% off. Now these are each different, and I do a lot of applique and adding some fun embellishments out of my vintage sewing notions and all kinds of other things stash. These need to be hand washed. The smudges that you see are actually from the first washing, and the black polka dots shared their ink all over. So this is plain in the back, and it's shabby and grungy and boho and fun and soft for groceries or books or wine or going to your slow stitching or quilting or handwork group or travel. So there are two more of these. This one has things on both sides. And I put cute tabs on the straps of old lace and cute fabrics. And here's the back. They all need to be hand washed and air dried. Hand wash, cool, mild detergent, air dry. And this is the last tote that I have right now. And it's one-sided, but it has lots of pretty flowers appliqued on. and some old lace and old measuring tape. And this is on my Etsy. This is a fun winter quilt that I made and appliqued the mittens and the snowflakes. It's a throw size, and I marked it way down. It's all cotton. It's all Thimbleberries fabric. Has batting, and then it has hand appliqued mittens, gloves, and snowflakes all over it. So let me double check. I think I've done everything. So again, I wanted to share everything that I have put on my, just loaded up into my Etsy shop. My whole new couple of painting collections, a whole bunch of poinsettias, a bunch of really pretty trees and snow. This will be recorded and can be replayed. And I will replay it, sorry. La Petite Brocante.etsy.com is my shop. Everything is 30% off, even everything new, but I even cut the prices of the things that were there before by half. So Merry Christmas, happy shopping. Thank you if you do support small business and real artists and hand makers. I found fresh peonies. I wish you could smell them at Trader Joe's. So thank you if you joined me, and thank you if you rewatch, and especially if you shop my Etsy sale. So happy Small Shopping Saturday, supporting local small business and real artists. Thank you very much.